And then we're good. And then we're good to go. EGF games are here. Hopefully they have stuff, the game records, and then we're good. German Go Championships, round 4. Great. Let's see if they have the list, games list. I remember it was on OGS somewhere. So we'll go to OGS and check it out. It's probably under announcements. This is create an announcement. How do we do this? How do we see the announcements? All right. Kaga Ribi Cup. What the hell? Looks like the Europeans played the Japanese players, one of the Japanese somethings. Wow, I'm pretty jealous. How come the Europeans get to play them and they didn't ask the US players? Oh, that's oh, there's a lot of stuff to see here. Kagaribi Cup. That's very, very interesting. So EGF has some stuff. The German championships have some stuff, and we have some stuff. Wow, the German championships already had 4 rounds. So we'll be able to get some good content. First, let's turn up our sound. Wow, this is great. This is great. Right, our Twitch is here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you guys. Welcome. We're also going to go into our YouTube and check out the chats from YouTube. Where do we go? All right, YouTube go live. That's it. 2 viewers, Robert Chi, US pros are too good. JP, Japan is afraid of US pros. I don't know if they are, but that's funny. Have you tried the chili oil yet? Yes, and it's perfect. It's very, very good. It tastes very, very authentic, as if it's made in China. All right, guys, so okay, the EGF doesn't quite have it, so we still have to go to the announcement center. So EGF Kagaribi Cup, and they have live reviews. Oh, that's great. There's some games going on, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like 4 games, and Confucius Cup. Great, so it looks like 4 games. German championships, 4 games of the Kagaribi Cup. However, it looks like the European Go Federation has already streamed those. So when we look at it, it'll be more or less just follow through. Let's see who won and things like that. So the German championships, or also called the German Meisterschaft. Now the Deutsche Meisterschaft, Federation France, the Deutsche Go-Bund. All right, so pairings, we have participants, pairings, 7 rounds. Nice, 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 7 rounds. Some of these are happening live with the EGF channel. A lot of you guys are there or are coming from there. This is good. Participants, Lukas Kramer, Matthias Pankoku, Arvid Pitna, Yu Xin, Su Kaizhang. Wow, all these are 6 dans. Martin a 5 dan, Wu Haohan 5 dan, and Kevin Sanao 4 dan. So some of the players missing from the German championships. Some strong German players. The old guy, FJ Dickert. He was a German champion. But he's kind of old. He probably wouldn't be participating. Jonas TK. Jonas, he's a very creative Go player. He's not in here, so maybe he has other things to do. Benjamin Tuber, who is a 6 dan, don't know. And who else? Go Dave is not here, but Go Dave seems to struggle a little bit with the Jonas WTK there. No, he is not. I think FJ won it 11 times and is close to 60 years old. Yeah. All right, so this is fine. These 2 guys are young kids. Lucas is probably 30. Matthias is probably younger. Arvid Pittner, I don't know. Maybe Arvid is a girl. I'm not sure. But would be a very young guy anyways. Alright, so we have a lot of games, round 1, round 3, round 4. I think it is round 4 right now, right? So today is round 4, so we're gonna check out the round 4 games first. Alright. Oh, let's check out the standings first. Yeah. So Lucas Kramer probably entered as number 1. He is 2 and 1. Matthias Pankoki is 3 and 0. Oh, that's very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Which city are they in? Arvid is relatively younger. Aha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they're playing. Arvid Pittner is 3 and 1. Has he played Matthias yet? No, he hasn't. They would play next. Yu Zexing is 3 and 1. Oh, that's very impressive too. Su Kaizhang is 0 and 4. Oh my god! And this guy is an Fox 9 dan. So the Fox 9 dan is 0 and 4. That's very surprising, but well, I guess he's really Fox 8 dan. That'll make us feel a little better. Wu Haohan is 2 and 1. That's very impressive, and he beat Lucas Kramer, the number 1 ranked player, and Yu Zexing, a rising young star, and he lost to Arvid Pittner. Wow, so Arvid Pittner also very impressive. So these 2 guys, most impressive out of all, and no one is undefeated. This is great. Kevin Sanao as a 4 dan struggles as expected, although he also beat. Who did he beat? Is that true? Kevin Sanao beat Arvid Pittner, the most impressive performer, one of the most impressive performers here. So, wow, this is great for him too. So he's a 4 dan, and unlike the pro qualifiers where the 4 dans get demolished, at least he has 1 win out of and against a 6 dan, so that's very, very nice. Alright, so these may still be happening. This game is almost surely happening right now, so let's go take a look. And this is some live commentaries. I do believe they have long games. The games are 80 minutes plus 30 seconds per move, Fischer. So very, very long. Very, very long. 80 minutes plus 30 seconds per move. That's longer than the US Go Congress. That's pretty insane. Anyways, okay. Wow, what are the Germans doing here? World Championships or something? 80 minutes. So by the time you use up your 80 minutes, you're probably at move, say, 150, 200. Let's say you're at move 150, that's 75 more minutes. So 80 minutes plus 80 minutes plus 75 minutes, that's 3 hours and 55 minutes. That's already 4 hours if both players sort of use up all their time by the 150th move. So another 100 moves later to 250, that's almost 5 hours. How do they expect 2 games to happen in one day with 5 hours per round? I have no idea. Anyways, wow, this is very grueling then. This is kind of like the European Go Congress style. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's see this one. Jonas versus Martin Ruzicka. Haven't heard of Martin much before. Anyways, these are grueling games, and but the time settings are super long, so expect some very high quality. So that's the upside of these very long games. So watching these live is not going to be that fun, but a lot of these games are being decided, and so I'm sure we're catching them very, very late in the day, so this is great. Invasion, very, very aggressive, Martin. So black invading here at c8 is a very regular, normal move, but white invading and sort of letting black play 2 moves here is very aggressive. So to punish these kinds of overplays in the video that's coming up on our YouTube, we're going to talk about how to punish these clearly too strong, too aggressive kind of moves. And the main idea is going to be this kind of self-reinforcing jumps. All right. Wouldn't d7 kill? That's the thing that you don't want to do, Elephant's Eyes. Black is Lucas Kramer and white is Martin. Let me see if you guys can see it here. Yeah, you guys can see it here. That's what you don't want to do as black, as the attacker here, to go for the kill without being certain of the kill. If you can kill, then fine, but if you can't, then you don't make as much value out of this. d7 is a good move, but the recommendation is to play like this. And the another idea here is, if you can kill, if d7 does kill, it's very rare when you like relax a little bit, when you're like right tiptoeing right on the line, right? That's very rare. So if you can kill, then you want to kill larger, like this, where you can maximize your gains. If you need to cut down on the eye space, play the bottom. If you can kill, it's very rare when you are like just holding the line, like it has to be absolutely tight. When you are attacking, you don't want to do these tight rope walks. Alright, so compromises had black headbutts and then connects. White jumps and white sort of like steps back and then recovers. Very, very even. This is totally a good idea by white. And then continuous invasion. I like the way Martin plays. This is very flexible. He's very on his toes. The fight doesn't look good, so he tenukis totally fine. This is not good. So the problem immediately facing white is the direct fight. This is along the lines of let's fight it out and like decides this right now. This is not gonna be too good for black. There's too many weaknesses in the white shape, and so yeah, like if black extends, white will not be able to block, and then so the direct fight is not looking good for white. So what white does is, first I'm gonna really strengthen myself with these two very vulgar and crude moves. And so after these very poor exchanges inside versus out, there's no Atari at P3 anymore. So he's like, now I can Atari and capture your one group. So very good idea, and we can see that a lot of thought went into this, and he is accomplishing his task, his goal. But this is what you really don't want to do when you face a very highly ranked player who is very flexible. When you start losing value right before the fight, the opponent is almost always able to find something relatively easy and then be okay. Okay, so in the game, white, black tenukis, but this fighting seems to have gone white's way as well. And here, white used a very good psychological thinking from black. One, black just strengthens this, feels this is very strong, so black really wants to play the strongest moves possible on the right. Makes perfect sense. And so next, black didn't want to exchange this one. So when black Atari here, white's like, this is my chance, let me block here. And this is a very good find of this chance. Forced black to play an empty triangle and then sort of slowed black down by one move. This went very, very well. I have to say, I take back everything I just said about white playing these two moves and how these are not going to be good moves. Even if they lost, even if they are bad moves, just the fact that they drew out black's mistake following up, or black's, or it gave white some very good moves coming up, just more than makes up for the for the whatever mistakes that we're seeing. This is great. This is great. Why would black have a under instead of cover on the left? Yeah, this one, we're talking about the D6. Yeah, I don't know. Connecting under might be seen as cleaner, but I don't know. The headbutt might potentially be sente. Some of these ideas, probably. Okay, so in the game white plays here, this is continuing to attack the black group. Here this jump is very good. The extend is more sure to be sente because this extend is sente. But if you think about it, if you just jump, this is likely good enough for sente anyway, and you can make yourself play faster. So maybe. Okay, so white jumps, black plays this slide, white continues attacking, black invades. This makes a lot of sense. The right hand side black group is relatively strong to warrant the invasion, and also white played T8, so T8 is a slow attacking move. So black is not overall that strong anyways, so black would be very happy to sort of get sente and then strengthen the black group, so there's absolutely no danger, and then move on to the rest of the board. So good ideas. And that draws out white to play this extend. This is a second move attacking the black group, but again this is attacking black in a place where black is very, very strong. And so here black tenukis again and white plays a third move. And so let's see how this is going to go. Looks like a very good reading by white. Wow, this is a very interesting exchange. If white blocks, this is not going to work, right? Yeah, this is not going to work. This is an Atari. So white is going to play on the back here and capture 5 black stones. This is just a gote, double gote exchange. Very interesting. And if black connects, white is going to connect here, and then 3 liberties. Very interesting exchange. Tanuki so many times that this could have been also, of course, a misread, a good old-fashioned misread. That diagonal move, very, very good. So the game goes on. It's very tempting to spend another move capturing this. Black jumps. Let's see how white does it. Martin has scored some blood, so this is going very well, or as well as he could have hoped for. Jump. Hane, white continues to attack. This is very, very good. The cut is very offensive, but this is another very common theme when players play highly ranked players. They feel like they have to score a huge, major, damaging blow against the opponent. So they end up going for the cuts, the very aggressive cuts instead of the development moves. This is usually not recommended. So the recommendation is, of course, normal good play, like sustainable development. Right now, black has about 50 points. White has 35 between the two. It looks like white is much stronger, and white can also capture the 3 stones. So seems pretty favorable for white. The game seems favorable for white at the moment. So black is really just itching to get these sente moves. These sente surviving kind of moves. Next, if black plays here, I think this is alive. So so white has not been gaining a lot of value recently, and here Hane, another one of those moves. I don't know why white felt so like white needed to do so much, or was in such a hurry. If you beat, Lucas probably won some German championships before, so if you get a chance to beat the German champion, naturally you want to enjoy the process and make it like a nice long game and really enjoy this, right? Martin seems like he's like, I have to kill you right here, right now, and I saw a little bit too much of this. So when black connects, this is a cannot connect here, so this is going very well for black, and so the dead group came back to life, and that's a lot of territory, obviously. This move is a sente move. White strengthens this, and then now black lives here. Okay, another move that could be played beforehand is this one. Would be pretty sente, but I think black is afraid of this inside move and losing this extra 2 stones. And so black preserves all of this and just simply lives here. Very interesting. So now white lost a lot of territory, and white really needs to make more in the center, and the game sort of comes back more into black's favor, if not all the way back. So here this is interesting. Looks like black is relatively happy with the position. So the normal move is to do this. You get an Atari for free in sente, and then take care of the outside somehow. That's complicated, very risky. So in the game, black connects on the outside. This loses a lot of points, no less than 10 points in value, plus this Atari and capture for thickness value. So this really loses a lot of value. So, and here black ends up having to try to survive inside the white territory anyways. But it seems like black is able to do it. And in fact, black survives and tanukis. Okay, great. He even tanukis this one, and he's still alive. Oh, Oh, what? What is this? They played a bunch of moves here. Right now the Hane runs into this Atari and there's no capture here. So black does take on a lot of danger. He Ataris and white Tanukis. He wants white to answer here, and then he would play this one, and this is basically alive. Well, this is Sente, and then play this, and it's alive. So in the game, white ignores that. He dead. Yes. Black has almost no liberties in the center, so looks like he's almost dead. Another thing he can do now as black here is to play these Ataris and then push and then throw in Atari, and then create this ladder. And this ladder does work. This would be the most interesting way to win the game ever. Let's see if white has some other recourse. White would have to definitely answer here somehow, and then this would be a continued fight. No doubt this is very big, even if black is not able to just totally score the victory here. White is going to be ahead in liberties. So in the game, he wants to get the Atari first, and white takes a chance, fixes the center, and so now we have a pretty clear position. 10, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 plus. So white has 65 plus, and black has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 60, 65, 20. Black also has 65 plus, so kind of close. And black, remember, can also capture the 3 stones. In the game, black is very desperate. Interesting. Did he have to be this desperate? Let's play here. Let's say this exchange is made, and connect. White plays here. Just some normal moves are played. Okay. And then here and here, here and here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points for white. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 points plus for black. So this is still a very close game. Let's see, did he have to do that? And the score estimate, black by 0.3, so a super close game. I'm sure before black played there, black would be ahead because of all of this aji. All this aji was very, very nice. Plus there's that trap that we were talking about with this. So even though black lost this entire group, of course he should have survived, shouldn't have tenuki'd this one, should have just survived. I'm sure he was up by 31 points. Like, I'm a German champion, I'm a 6th dan, and I have aspirations to become a European pro, so I think I'm gonna survive anyway. You try to capture me however you want. And then white does capture him, and then he became a little desperate here, makes this code. This can't be that good. The way to punish these things is to let the move happen, play your big moves, and when black really commits to the code, then you win it. But noticeably, this is a little bit hard to do at the moment, but clearly white needs to fight the code and then at least make black try to win it. So in the game, black got what he wanted for sure, and this is some profit in Sente, and then black finds the last move here. This still looks like black is gonna do it coming up. White by 0.8, but it just seems like black is getting all the points. For example, I think white needs to do this push and cut right now, and but somehow from how white played on the bottom, it doesn't feel like this is gonna happen. So with that, we're gonna go on to the next one. Wu Hao Han versus Matthias Pankoki. Let me know how you pronounce Matthias's name. I know he's a relatively young player, and he's making a name for himself and everything, but yeah, okay, let me know. Okay, Matthias plays this guy. This guy seems pretty strong. I saw him win a game right before. Even though he's, I think, yeah, he's 2-1, so he's only lost one game, and this game certainly isn't officially scored yet. And right away we have a very interesting opening, a straight up middle of the board full moyo game, and white is playing very, very normal. Matiyazu who is winning. The last game was very, very close. White, the 5-dan, has a slight lead, but I give the advantage to black because of the aggressiveness, and how in the last fight white didn't show any aggressive fighting spirit. Okay, very interesting opening. It's hard to think that this is going to be good for black, but especially this move. Is this an AI move? White by 0.8, and then this sideways headbutting into the air kind of move. It lost 1.2, so I guess it's not a bad move, but it's one space away from this tiger mouse move, so it can't be that bad. But okay. By the way, guys, it's October, which in Germany it is Oktoberfest time. I recently got introduced to this because I went to Costco and I saw the Costco 5-liter kegs of beer for Oktoberfest, spelled with a K. As you guys know, the Germans spell October with a K instead of the English with a C. So interesting stuff. I like myself some beers. Beer is the only alcohol I do drink. So Oktoberfest in Munich got cancelled. Uh-oh. I wonder why. It looks like even though black, danced around this cutting point weakness, but at the end of the day, when black ended up connecting here, it seems like white gained a slight upper hand in this fight. If white was able to get this Atari 2, and you can only get it when white is still very weak with a group, then that would be more perfect for white. Alright, in the game, white runs home, and not playing the Hane is a little bit of a giving up some value, but yeah, probably fair because black is so compact and tight, and plus later white can pressure the corner there. So alright, so white again invades the black territory. White has about 30, 40, 45 points, so a normal thing is not gonna work for black. So shape-wise, this is almost a automatically played move, and then doesn't feel like white is too afraid of this. What do you guys think? Feels like this is fine for white. White might be afraid of cutting on the inside, but this also feels pretty okay for white too. You're taking out the territory, and you can just push over black, and if you're afraid, connect in the middle. If you're in the offensive mode, continue to look at the black weaknesses, or maybe a little bit of both, something like this. Okay, so white gives away, does not block. Interesting. And then so this round should go to black a little bit, and then white comes back. It seems like white got bullied around a little bit here. Potential bomb threat. Oh well, today is the day of the German reunification. German reunification, October 3rd, comes very close to China's national day of independence, I guess, in October 1st. So interesting. Good things happen in October. Okay, so here black takes Sente. Makes perfect sense. There is also this coming up next. So black is taking a lot of value in the game, and good job for black here. Yeah, this is some Aji. Oh, this cut potentially reveals some 5-doneness. It's like I have to make sure I get the Satari in Sente. He's afraid the turn is just not good enough or something. A little bit of the 5-doneness. This is going to lose a couple of points. For example, if white turns, black is not likely able to block on the block. Okay, anyways, he gets this, and then he comes back into the corner. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 liberties. Would be very sad if he's not able to. Oh my god. Is this good? No, this is white dead. So black had a chance to play this, and this is very attractive because it's not as much of a give up as it seems with the 3 stones, and that's because when white like almost immediately has to address the problems, the liberties. So it's not as big of a give up as it seems. But okay, so black extends, white plays here, and then the whole battle is over whether white needs to play on the inside and capture. So in the game, white accomplishes something even greater. However, one slight modification plays a squeeze first. So I guess the other way is to do this, and both of these are fine, but you really want to squeeze, and all right, so he didn't squeeze, and he played this one and connected. Now is a great time to play that squeezing move. Does the squeezing even work? Oh wow, squeezing may not work, guys. Okay, anyways, let's see what happens. White captures back. Okay, now's a great time to exchange this, but it's not sure if that's helpful or not. In any case, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points for black, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 for white. So white seems to be doing well. Okay, good. Okay, so that's why white played pretty safe. Okay, makes sense. Another very big move other than these moves now is to play something like a Sente move here, a stabbing move here. These protect against this cutting threat. Okay, so in the game white plays here. That's almost sure to be Sente too, so that's fine. White is really a in-control kind of player, huh? A little bit of panic with the 5-doneness, but losing this in Sente is very painful. But who knows? Maybe he's scoped out a sure win, and if you're winning for sure, then you'll be okay. Yeah, not extending here for black may be the big problem. White is only ahead a little bit at the moment, so maybe white played a little too safe. Anyways, black gives up, and this is going to be great for white. Okay, white plays here, extend, they go into the end game. Interesting. Fight over the code. Let's see who's winning. Black by 0.6. Oh wow, very interesting. We were also wrong about how black giving away here was bad. White by 3.5, and then in the end game a little bit too relaxed, and it's a half-point game. Very, very close. And here is where we are. White by 0.4. Super close. All right. So we have two very, very close games in this round. And they're basically for if the 5-dan wins. Oh, both of them. Both of these are 2 and 1 players. So it's for a shot to get tied in the first place. Alright, so going back to the other game, a few moves have been played. So white played the Sente moves on the top and then played here. Oh boy, this is a huge problem. Yeah, black, remember, this one, and then white plays here, and then this switches the situation on the top. Oh well. So okay, so black is not able to play the push and block. So black has to play this way, and then black plays here. This is quite interesting. Quite interesting here. For sure, white cannot keep doing that. Give up and save my win kind of play. Right now it's either go and kill or be killed. Black is going to play what we talked about with this, and then here, and then here. This is great. And so if white strengthens this side, then black is going for the cut. This is really going down to the wire here. I don't know if white can survive this. What do you guys think? Hard to say, right? Really hard to say. Maybe this is the opening that black was looking for to really do it. Another very strong counterplay from white is if white can get a Sente move here, then the throw-in doesn't, the Atari doesn't work, and so white gets a respite and connects home. So when white plays this Hane, black either cuts to, keep this up, or does that. But if black cuts this, one stone is dead, so this doesn't gain black anything. So the cut is out of the question. Black may play the cut here, and then white is going to play this. Black is going to capture, and if this happens, this has got to look very, very good for white, right? God damn it, Isis what happened to Isis? I hope the stream is fine. Okay, it keeps refreshing, I know. Should I go straight from 9x9 to standard? Yes. Board 13x13 first. That's okay. That's okay too. Go straight to the 19x19. Don't think too hard because you wanted to be able to finish your games. So don't take too long. Just take a reasonable amount of time. So this looks very white favored. If it goes like this, we'll refresh this and see. White is deep in thought. No games there, so we're gonna check out the games that have finished. Kevin Sanau versus Arvid Pittner. Kevin, the 4-dan, beat the 6-dan. Very, very impressive in round 4. Okay, Arvid is black. I don't know too much about this player. Let's see. Kevin. I don't know anything about Kevin either. This seems very reasonable. And black goes for very, very outside Josekis. So Arvid has a lot of his or her own stuff with these high approaches. This is very interesting. Like clearly this is done deliberately. Nowadays we know with the AIs that these outside high attachment and extend back Josekis is relatively good for the corner side. So here Kevin plays another high one. This is meant to respect the outside influence that black has, and so this makes a lot of sense. And so of course we probably don't expect Arvid to play this Joseki, right? That would be like refuting my own stuff here. So he pincers. That's normal. It's a very hyper-aggressive pincer, and white counter pincers. This looks a little bit favorable for white at the moment. Yeah, when I play someone 2 ranks lower than me, like an AGA 5 dan, I don't know if this is what I want to do. Like go for like mojo and all-out attacks, but Arvid is 3-0 coming into this game, so what do I know, right? Atari push, and here is where the higher ranked players will start to like power through. Kevin has been 4-dan for a long time. Arvid is a young player. Interesting. Makes a lot of sense. All right, push. This is where we said the power through. L4 might be coming, or the push might be coming. L4 is probably stronger. Okay, that is played. White goes for an exchange move. Now is a so if this happens, black 10, 20, 30 points. 10, 20, 30 points. This is kind of like where the opening choices, choice to really get the outside in the previous Josekis is kind of hurting. Capturing 2 stones, black still doesn't have much territory to speak of. That's why black plays here, but this is a very common judgment thing where if you're stronger and you go for this thing that requires you to power through, and then like this might be a good compromise point and sort of move on, and you take your like -3 points, -7 points and move on to later. But if you continue to fight, it's like it requires you to fight through it with like a -10, and if it goes badly again, that would be really bad. You would go no moyo, just attacking to show dominance? No. I would go the answer to all Go questions, which is sustainable development, on my way to taking an advantage. And my preferred ways to get an advantage is through efficient play and then good defense and maybe some exchanges, not through attacking. Anyways, in the game, black starts off with another group on the top, and white plays this move, h12. It noticeably leaves another cutting point, which is a little bit of a weakness. Don't know. This move before too, interesting. So as white here, of course, I would be very tempted to go straight for the saving of the stones. Seems very big, and if I'm afraid of the 4 stones in the center, I'd go a little lower to get closer. Seems like in basketball, just like in basketball, yeah. Offense wins games and defense wins championships. Yeah. So both sides are ignoring the bottom 2 stones, and they're fighting it out in the middle, which makes sense. That does tend to happen. Wow. the Atari and this move right away. What? That doesn't seem like the right time, because when white captures this is already 1i, and this is basically sente, and then this move, that also makes this move sente, and then white is like, if white just does something like these cuts and then push, and then this, it's like black is all of a sudden very, very much in danger. So well, this is his chance, and he's taking it, and it may not go very well. So black plays here. Luckily for him, white answers. This is for sure a big gain for black. 2 moves on the outside versus 2 white moves just capturing a stone, so that's good. He takes it, and then another jump. I see. Black is relying on this backdoor to save this group, but the points. Okay, so the white plays here. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I've never seen a strong player play against a weaker ranked player. I've never seen a player who's 2 stones stronger play against a weaker player and then play so aggressively. I've never seen this amount of aggression. Okay, so white attaches and extends back. Black cuts the middle. Looks like black succeeds in cutting, so this is a great success. Of course, white could have always fixed this, but white didn't. This is a great success. Okay. I see. This is also another offensive move aimed at attacking the whole middle. And black is doing well. He's showing the 6-standness. He got white to play a lot of these very defensive moves. This is going quite well for black recently. Not sure if black has made up for all of the disadvantages that was accumulated earlier. So interesting. So the move is to connect, and the connect would have been white by 3.5, so perfectly playable game. And when he got white to play this defense, black by 1 point, so he's still recovered everything. White played a little defensively, a little too safely. When white peeped here, black Atari'd. Yeah, this happens a lot. Don't worry about it. So if black connects, the Atari lost black 1 liberty, and this is a code to a code like this. This is okay for black, but anyways, that ends up being a ko, so he Ataris, but he still has to connect back, and there's no more ko. And then white plays here. Huge blunder here, and let's see if he's able to survive. No, he's not able to survive. Okay, all right. What a tragedy, huh? This has to be this and a throw-in. This is white by 20s, and if white allows black to live, this is white by 12. So, all right. So a very comical misread there. All good. And okay, let's see this one. These are 2 youngsters, Kirby and Yuze. Kirby, we saw he had a brief Fox 9-dan account once. It's probably 8-dan now, but he's very, very strong. Yuze, I don't know what his account is, so I have no idea what his Fox rank is. Fox is the best way to practice, guys. So like the stable fox ranks are the most telling thing of them all. I know people, especially Europeans, like to talk about how untelling that fox and KGS blitz fast games are. I know people often talk about how like bad it is, but it's the most amount of games that we play, and yeah, very very telling, and it's the only way to really practice. How else are you going to practice? Play hour-long games. All right, so beginning of the game seems pretty reasonable for white. Very very even. This Joseki is my favorite double approach Joseki, but just realize that white is always a little bit weaker than it seems, and black is stronger than it seems because of the corner territory. So this Joseki, just realize it is an even Joseki, even if it looks like white is doing quite well there. Alright, more fighting here. Ooh, this is a little uncomfortable, but yeah, well, why not go live on the side and just answer everything and then peep here. If you're greedy, you might even want to peep here in order to try to get black to connect, and then you play this. How nice is this kind of abode here? But of course, if you just do this, this is just as good. But that's defense. Who plays defense? So white plays the connect out, and then black blocks. This is good. This is kind of like how I'm sure Arvid that we saw before, I'm sure he wishes that he played more moves like this the last game. So he wouldn't have lost to the 4-dan who we all believed would lose all his games. And allowed the upset to happen. Wow. So this one connect, very good, very strong, and white has turned the tables on this fight. White seems like white has a lot of territory all over the board too, so it seems like this game is going quite well for white. Here again, I'd recommend to cash in some of this territory value there, and just if white is all safe, then white would want to invade on the bottom and really destroy the balance of territory. White attaches and black extends. Oh, this is white's chance. Okay, these are reasonable exchanges. White plays here, and then tiger mouse. Okay, black plays here. This is defensive into the middle, like defending the middle of the board. I'm sure white is ahead a lot right now. Good fighting. And white is now ahead on territory, and time to go into the corner. This group seems pretty okay now. Interesting. Let's see what it is now. Now it's 3.8. I think white had some very strong moves on the top here. This is a good point. If you get black to answer at all here and then jump like this, and the attack will continue, and black is cut apart and everything. A second move, of course, is to play this one and then reverse the ordering, cut the two sides. Everything seems quite good. So in the game, black is able to connect, and the game sort of stabilizes a lot. And another uncomfortable point for black, just takes it. And then white gets to play in the corner first. This is quite nice. So wait, I think black won the game. Interesting. Very interesting. It's much closer than it appeared. I guess white also hasn't made that much territory. Alright, so in the game white goes for the inside. Living in the corner made the bottom connected for black, so this is very good for black here. Um, Another move is to Atari, but yeah, I guess. Okay, a lot of fighting was played in the middle. You can see how neither side made any territory into the middle game for like a great number of moves. So it's a very interesting position. Okay, so white plays these moves. Black already connected. This is black has a lot of strengths, which is troubling for white. Okay, black defends here, and we go into the end game. It feels like white managed to defend everything, and so if white blocks, interesting. Black by 9. What? Black by 4. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's problems in the white middle group. Oh boy, what a up and down game here. Okay, so white is now back ahead. White by 4.4. Very nicely done here. Capture white by 4.5. 10, 20, 30, 35 points for black. 10, 20, 30, 40. Seems like white has a lot of points, but so white also has a sente, which is really, really good. Wow. White plays here and captures more black stones. That would be like lights out. Yeah, like these are all sente moves. I can't imagine white. You know, a lot of bad things have to happen for white to lose now. Okay, we're into the small end game stages. Oh, this is what. Okay, white plays here, very defensive. Black plays here. White did not play this sente move. White captured 2 stones in the center. Yeah, these are much smaller than the endgame moves here. And at this point, let's see. Atari, Hane. Oh boy. White was unable to block, so white ends up totally dead. Oh, comical ending here. Yes. And this is, there's no real counterplays here. Very interesting. So this is the problems that white always had and just was not able to address. Interesting. Very interesting set of sequences. The top weakness really undid white, and of course if white saw all of this, play this move in sente, and you know, just some regular stuff, I'm sure white was still okay here. The key is that corner sente. Anyways, okay, great. So the whole round is all covered. We're now going back to the live games. Showing dominance by doing push-ups. The real Mama Pool, thanks for the follow. Welcome. We had some push-ups. Hubert Magaka, thanks for the follow. I think we had 20 push-ups today. Great. It looks like the game ended here, or not. Well, maybe we have to refresh only. That's very interesting. It's a totally even game, and we left it off here, and we still have it here. I don't know if they had more games. Huh? Did black resign here? This is a half-point game too. Maybe we should reopen the games and see. Refresh. Okay. It does look like it does look like the games have continued, and we just have not. Yeah, they lost Wi-Fi connections. Okay, so a very, very good time to start checking out the other games. The pros. How lucky are they to play these the Japanese players? We have 4 games that are available, so let's see what happened. Stanislaw is the new active, European pro, our favorite. And wow, very original, very nice. I think this one loses less than half a point, so it's a good move. And I think this one doesn't actually lose any AI points. It loses without another move, but with one, like for example, I'm sure this shape is fine. So another original move. This is great. Another original move. This is super. Clearly, Stanislaw has looked at some AI variations. If you guys run into unfamiliar AI, like prepared moves or this, remember how to punish these kinds of moves or to survive against these kinds of moves. Unfamiliar Josekis, jump, sustainable development. This is also a peep, and then just extend on the top or play this press, which fixes the bottom side. It easily reverts back and you're doing like very important stuff. Alright, so white attacks first. Stanislaw's like, oh, I'm gonna do this weird stuff, so you come and attack me. And white's like, okay, I will come and attack you. And then this happened. This feels a little good for white, and it is. So okay, this is very common, so it's very original, mostly because he is taking some risks at the same time, so this is great. Hane, the idea with the Hane is extend at S15. Right, okay. I'm sure if you connected white Atari's on the second line and it's troubling. Okay, white has no choice. White has to Atari. Okay. Oh, yes. Atari is the idea, but there's one thing here, which is when this Atari happens. Let's see. Yes, yes. you guys. How cool is this one, right? I'm gonna let you capture my 2 stones, the most important 2 stones ever, and then you have to cut me like this for black, and then now you have to like go and survive. Oh boy, that's what a nice move, huh? So okay, of course. No one's gonna come up with this. Even me, I'm not gonna come up with that in the real game unless you give me like an hour. Alright, so black plays these moves and then plays here. This seems necessary. I always go for more like this turn or this knight's move, but seems fine. Seems like there's no weaknesses here, and white is not gonna get a peep. So well played by Stanislaw here. A very reasonable move. It keeps a lot of the territory intact. This move is probably a little slow, but it's okay. It's doing very good, sustainable development attacks. This is kind of good. This is going very well for Stanislaw, huh? Oh no, the upper left was a little bit bad for black, so I guess it's pretty even now. Wow, what a nice move here. It really makes white regret not playing this way. Okay, Atari. Okay, when is white gonna extend into the corner? Okay, now, too bad there's nothing in the corner. Hane, and then invade. Interesting. Very nice, very nice. Clearly Stanislaw is doing his stuff, and then white gives way. This is a very interesting exchange as well. Black, is he able to survive? Stanislaw. Oh, interesting exchange again. So basically black survives by getting an exchange. Great. Can't believe white didn't play here. So another 4 stones are dead, but this is what white wanted, so interesting. Very interesting. Game ends here. Stanislaw wins. Very interesting. Wow, super high quality. Look at the AI graph. No huge mistakes at all. This one was a minus 6.9. Black is just way ahead in territory now, so AI just wants him to survive here. Great, and the game, I guess, was not a clear survival move. Okay, not clearly surviving. And this is going to be a ko, 1, 2, 3, 4. And no ko, so black totally survives. Great. Great. This move is Sente. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow. Super well played. He just like really overpowered the Takuya 3P. Wow. Nice. Nicely done by Stanislaw. Let's see the other pros. Jin 15. Who is this? Versus Ali. Okay, this one looks like a pretty bad drubbing. Ali does tend to get run over a lot, so okay. Ali is just not a very I don't know. Ali feels kind of soft out of the European pros, so Stanislaw is like more crafty. Ali is just a little more soft. Don't know. Doesn't like to engage in the hard, like tough fighting. Like here, for example, so Ali goes for the press, right, and then turn, and then just like allows black to make 5th line territory. He's like, okay, that's okay, no big deal and stuff. Okay. Wow, this move. So okay, black invades. Ali plays this move from the strong side. That's very interesting. Okay. All right. Since black didn't complete the Joseki on the bottom, both white sides are pretty strong, so that's okay. Wow. Wow. Look how many blue AI moves were played by black here. This is very high quality there. Okay. Yeah, and so in the game, black gets to live in the corner and have so many moves on the side. All right. All right. Yeah. I think what Ali. I think this style by Ali, who is not very like he doesn't fight over everything. He's very happy to do trades and to like move on in the game, what we call very soft. I think the problem is in the fast games that usually works pretty well because you make no big blunders and your opponent often is like the ultra aggressive player. Like for example on Fox, they tend to not have an off switch like a break. They don't have breaks, and so you can just wait for the opponent to like clearly overstep and then just look to punish some like clear overplays. But when you play a slightly slower game, I don't know what the time set is. It's internet. I don't expect this to be very slow, but certainly it's gonna be like like 10 minutes and then 30 seconds Byoyomi or something at the worst, at the fastest. So when that happens, the opponent doesn't tend to overplay that much, and so black survived and captured 5 white stones. So in the beginning here, so this invasion, oh my god, how is black finding this blue invasion move? Although this is a 0 move, that's probably a bit better. Wow. Well, this was kind of crazy. Okay, minus 0.2. Alright, so that invasion was kind of crazy, huh? He found it and then played this one and then these. Didn't play the blue moves there, but this was really a Sente move that was still blue, so okay. Seems like he just ran into a super tough opponent, and whatever we spoke about him basically doesn't factor. Okay, great. Just ran into a monster here. Don't know who this Jin 15 is. Smuggler raids with a party of 10. Welcome, guys. We're checking out the Kagaribi Cup, European professionals versus Japanese players, probably the Kansai Kiyin. We just checked out the German championships here. They're through 4 rounds. They've lost. It looks like they got it back, but okay. So black wins by 1. Matthias wins by 1 point over the 5 dan Wu Haohan. When we left, white was ahead by half a point, so reasonable, very, very close. The top board Lucas is still fighting. That's also a very close game. So Matthias Pankoki is 4-0, and we said someone was, and the rest of them would be like 3-1 only. There's 3 rounds left, and we'll see what happens later. So next we have 2 more games left of this Kagaribi Cup. Andrei Kravets is playing against a 7p. That's not going to be any fun. And Mateusz is playing Wild Boar 15. Wild Boar 15 is the same. He has the same nickname on Fox, so we can go check him out. The super strong players. See how Andrei does. Andrei is white. Press. Push, jump. This is a Joseki move, reasonable. Seems like Ali played a monster, so any of our criticisms on him is not gonna really factor at all. So don't worry about it. Well, in other words, I did not mean what I said. Soft. Okay. Maybe. That's just personal feeling. But then again, soft, I do know, because I'm a very soft player as well. I really don't thrive in hard calculation derived fighting. So my Go playing is also very, very soft. So best Kansai player 2024, Jin Nishimura is 20 years old. Apparently Kevin Young beat him in the Globus Cup in 2022. Yeah, that guy came up with so many blue moves, it was crazy. Looks like Andrei is not alive here. He died in Gote? And he just died. Yeah, this is very, very sad. So, black captured the lower right corner. That's gotta be good for black. White by 0.9 here, so it's still okay at the moment. But these two moves clearly bad. Probably he, yeah, if the AI wants this, that would be sort of maximizing everything. AI just wants him to save this. This is also interesting. Anyways, so this move would be a better, more efficient way to make use of this. Okay. Wow. This is a 7 piece, so everything is reasonable. Yeah, the cut, this kind of cut is really, first it's the setup to the cut, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna get myself into a weaker or less efficient position, and then I'm just gonna hope that it is gonna be fine. So this way White survives. So Andre may have had a way to survive. He wasn't able to come up with it, and so as a result, Black wins. Okay. Matthews Surma. So wild boar is the same wild boar on Fox, so it's very interesting. Goes for the large avalanche. Surma, what? Why would you go for the large avalanche nowadays? Okay. Alright, so all these are blue moves. This is a blue move. Wild boar clearly did his research. This Atari will work too. Interesting. What I knew was 1, 2, and then 3 is where 5 is, where that Atari is. So maybe I would then need to play one more. So anyways, this is what White gets. White gets at Atari, the crawling moves, and a Sente move in the middle there. Interesting. So White was not able to find the best move here. So okay, so Wild Boar also ran out of his Joseki knowledge. This is very interesting. So turn is Sente for sure, and then 10. Oh my God! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Interesting. 12. Right, so black dies on the inside, but the turn is Sente. So the turn is Sente and he didn't play it. White plays it, and now it's terrible for for black. Okay. White even plays the second push. So this is going badly now, and this is the Joseki move. Very surprised. Okay, so White also didn't. So Wild Boar is a much more doable player, right? A much more doable player. Clearly, he's not like hitting the blue moves all the time, but still, not that we would have a good chance against him. All right, so the bottom died. Okay, so these two games are a little bit of a drubbing. So other than Stanislaw, everyone else really suffered. Makes sense. The Chen style, very soft early, gets behind and demonstrates dangertunity to try to make up for softness in the second half. Black won 30 games out of 43 or something. Aha. Yeah, he's super strong. Yeah, hopefully the US can have more of this. Okay, we've caught up on a lot of these things. It's time to get chat back, get the update everything, log on to Fox, and play some games on Fox. I didn't do the push-ups today. I did push-ups the other day, so. Oh, that's not the. Oh, well, this is my pro account, maybe. So let's smallen Let's make the camera and the thing smaller. Wild boar 15. So this guy, he's wild boar 15. Okay, you guys don't see the pop-out window, but this is what I typed in. This is what I typed in. Well, you see the wild boar 15 on the top. He, I wonder if we played wild boar on Fox before. Not anytime recent, so unfortunate. This guy plays a lot of other pros. Unlike us, I play a lot of amateurs as well as pros. So this guy has much tougher competition, so he's probably a bit stronger than I am as well. So, you know, and they probably will not do significantly better than the EU, in other words. All right. Oh wow, we found an AI. We found a game, but it was an AI. A marked AI too. Okay. We'll go one round of this, and then we'll find 8 done games. A lot of friends online right now too. Zebra.
Start to play.
What is that magnificent apparatus behind you? That is a inverting chair. It's supposed to be helpful for your back. It really stretches you out by making you inverted. You have a chance against most of JP pros who are not in the top 30 in Japan. Maybe. Thank you, No Reading Go. The Pankoki ended. You can check out the end, I think. Pankoki. I really don't know how to pronounce that guy's name, so. Pankoki. So he won by 1 point. Very, very nicely done. So we left off around here when it was super close, and yeah. It's one thing to keep fighting hard and then make some mistakes and then lose your games, right? When you're 5 dan, playing up your rank. It's another thing to play. You also have a bad chance if you play, strongly and then make mistakes and then lose. It's just some end games, and at this point, black is back ahead by half a point. Just regular end game play. At the end here, black wins by 1 point. So 8 points on the board. It's just end game, don't worry. Just end game, very, very sad. All right, we're back to our own games. Good. Ooh. So I imagine for the Japanese pros, there's a very steep drop-off curve. The super strong, the top-ranked Japanese professionals are very strong nowadays. For example, the top 20 players in the world, there's 2 Japanese players and 2 Korean players. So from that respect, they're almost as strong as Korea is. So the Japanese top players are super strong, but just because there's not a large number of professionals in Japan anymore, the older players don't count, of course. So because of that, I imagine that there's probably a very steep drop off where the average new Japanese player is probably not that strong at the moment. I looked at the 7P versus Andrew this morning. It's Lizzie. In Lizzie, it's 75% accurate. In AI Sensei, it was almost 96. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, that was definitely the Kansai Kiyin definitely brought out their A game for this one, guys. Just look at all those blue moves. It's very crazy. I don't know how big that Go, school or Go dojo is. I just hope, clearly like playing their best players is gonna be a struggle. So yeah, maybe we maybe when it's a US turn, when it's NA's turn, we ask for like the younger players, or the we'll never say weaker players. We might say like stuff like maybe we'll play your younger players or your new pros or something like that. Have an easier time. Alright, so game 1 also ended and black wins by 22. So it looks like Lucas Kramer, he was able to survive with his group in the center, and then he really won. That was great. How did he do that? How did he survive in the center? I don't know. Okay, my opponent plays here. We are gonna connect underneath. Oh, I see. Okay, it was just a very simple survival. Okay. Okay, he just like simply made 2 eyes. White just connected at the end. A bit of a letdown, but he is a 5-dan after all, right? And 5-dans in the EGF is not, it's only 5-dans, right? No, they didn't. It's how badly they don't want to lose to Europe. Okay, we're gonna capture the 1 stone. They are much weaker than the Nihon Kiyin, probably. Oh, the Kansai Kiyin is much weaker than the Nihon Kiyin. Hopefully they are. Hopefully they are. Okay. Alright, it's time to attack. What? What are you doing? Oh, I see. This guy wants to wedge here. It's time to do the unthinkable, guys. It's time to do the unthinkable moves. It's gonna Atari, we're gonna connect. It's gonna play here, and we're just gonna accept everything. Whatever you wanna do, buddy, do it. Capture my corner, sure. Capture this corner, sure. Do it. We're just gonna play this. Then we're gonna push out. Sure. Yeah, play that. Yeah, play that. After destroying all of our territories in the corner. Okay, now we're beginning to regret our decisions a little bit, but oh well. By JP domestic tournament results, they are much weaker. Ah, yes, of course. The Nihon Kiyin is like the #1 Go office in Japan, so that makes sense. Alright, black captured our corner. We didn't do that much damage to black, so this round goes to black for sure. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. This one definitely goes to black. Can we block and capture him? Whatever we did it, we didn't even answer the question, can we do it? We just simply did it. Looks like we're gonna be okay. Captured the corner, but still not alive yet, at least. Yeah, that's what we're counting on. That's why that's why I did not, that's why we allowed all this thing to happen. So, yeah, hopefully, the little bit of this weakness is gonna help. Oh boy. Atari, and we're thinking we're gonna peep here. The only problem is this move is Sente, so is that a problem? Actually, I don't think that's a problem, so we're gonna Atari and peep. How about that, huh? Peep. Now we have to go back. This seems fine. And at least we have an attack going against the top. Yeah, this is very hard to answer. Good thing, I think he can't capture this right away, so we're just gonna Gote treatment this. What do you guys think? The Gote treatment is always our number one go-to treatment. How about another Gote treatment here? This way we sort of get all the territory back. Get all the territory back, or I think we're gonna do this. I think sanity prevailed in this one, guys. Sanity prevailed. We can survive here or here, so we're totally alive here. That's gotta count for something. Sanity prevailed. Now we can still attack this black group, and if it's not careful, we can run this stone home and capture the corner, so it's fine. It's also much smaller, so it's only logical in the case that Kansai Kiin is weaker than the Nihon Kiin, which is Japan's biggest Go association. Okay, makes sense. Good. All right. Making blobs. Welcome, guys. Yeah, today paradoxically we're not getting any YouTube viewers, which is okay. That's all right. We got this guy, so we can play with this guy. Another push, of course. Another push here. Which way do we want? This has a lot of dangers of this move. Probably okay. Peep and then play here is what we're worried about. Okay, this didn't come to pass. So great, it's good for us then. Yeah, the peep and then play there was the only thing we were worried about. Looks like we're outfighting this guy, so as long as we outfight this guy, victory will be ours. Victory is assured. Yeah, so this allowing this capture across or capture through was the only questionable decision we made this game. Other than that, I think we did pretty okay. Press, press. Hane and then extend. He thinks we're gonna like fight it out in the middle here. No, we're gonna Hane and then extend. You guys like this? Of course, Atari and then connect is much stronger, but then we have cuts on the outside. Let's just do this extend. This inside is totally dead, and next we're just gonna dodge all the fighting, and we're gonna just win by running away. Theoretically, it's running away with the game, so it's actually a lot better than it sounds. Yeah. Okay, this is dead. I see, he wants to capture this. This is very, very nice. This is quite a good set of moves. Yeah, we're not gonna fight it out with a cutting fight, of course not. We're trying to run away with the game. So, okay, we're gonna peep here and then turn Atari. This one needs Sente. That's gotta be helpful. This move is Sente, and then we're gonna push and extend here, and then make this move. Get some more ice space. Yeah. Okay. Push. Atari. Extend. So this is getting taken care of. This part we're giving up totally altogether, and we'll see. Okay, this is alive. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points. Okay, nice, we won. He didn't give us the satisfaction of finishing the run to the finish line. He just sort of resigned here. Still, like if you can get this move in Sente, still feels like this is potentially doable for black. Like for example, this move is Sente, and so this ends, and then he would play here. And of course, we're running away with the game, so we're not gonna play any super strong moves. We're gonna do like these kinds of things, and play here. Yeah, and the estimate is white by 56 minus 10, 20, 30. White by 20. Yeah, this is too much. Okay, let's say thank you, see you again, and then quit, and then we have a second game. All right. Another 9Dan who says, hello, nice to meet you. I have to say, there is one thing that is, players who say the customary hello, nice to meet you messages, they tend to be not AIs. So hopefully this is also not an AI botter, which seems fair. Seems like this is a regular person, which is fine. All signs indicate a real person. Okay. Right, some regular Josekis, and we are going to move on. Oh, that's a nice That's a nice one. I do wonder about choices other than this move. I do wonder about other Joseki choices than this one. Headbutting the air just doesn't feel like it's just doesn't do it for me, you know. It's just so just feels so soft, you know. Oh no, it feels slow, it does not feel soft. I forgot those greetings were even available. Aha. Alright. Yeah. Smuglets, welcome. This one, I think the key is to not extend up. But what do we play if we don't extend up? This is a Sente move, but that's so low. This is high, but there's no like good next moves. This one has a good next move, but he plays on the top. So we'll play this one. This is an invasion point. We have another like copycat knight's move coming up to have Sente, and it also completes a 2 and 3 extension coming up, so has a lot of good qualities. First, we're gonna ask by making this move, and then we can peep. But do we want to peep? Peep is gonna complete this. I have remembered some move like this move is very big, therefore surrounding white and pressing white into the corner is relatively big. So if white plays something like this peep and then run out, it's likely a big move. So the proper shape is there, but proper shape is gote, so I don't know. Right, I didn't do it. So went for the peep. Let's see if black has some. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. And so to answer this, oh, that was very interesting. We just decided to, you cut me and I cut you. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. This is a rough fight. Is he gonna extend back and then cut? Hane, Atari block, Atari connect. That seems good for white, so it's gonna have to connect here or play that. Tiger mouse. And I think the connect is coming, so push is gonna be Sente. Atari block, Atari is all gonna be Sente. So white has a lot of strengths here. Next, the move is to play here. Okay, in the game he played this one. This was a plan, so it's gotta follow the plan, right? Gotta follow the plan. But in hindsight, maybe this is the best shot for black. This way, Atari on the bottom, he can take Sente. Is my opponent gonna chicken out like a good chicken that we expect him to be? Like chicken out like a good chicken? Whenever you hope that your opponent chickens out, you know what that means, guys. When you hope that your opponent chickens out, it means your position is not as good as you think it is. Alright, so in the game we're allowing black to link up again and just extend it back. Maybe extend it down is better, but who knows. Yeah, clearly he thought the two stones were very important, so he was not willing to give this up. Connect or press? It feels like a press to me. Just exude maximum pressure on the black group. Because when black turns here, this is a lot of pressure on white as well, so It's gonna hane and we're gonna hane. Okay, hanes didn't happen, so we're gonna Atari here. We're gonna have to strengthen this group. Later, this move does capture black, and that's the good news in this position for white. So all we have to do is good. Yeah. Hane, yep. Time to play this one, and then the Atari Hane, Atari push, just leave the right hand side value to him, let him get something, and use this to strengthen ourselves. That should be good. Just Atari, just don't even think about the double Atari. Just Atari, don't even think about extending and get a slightly better position by a little bit. Right now it's do or die time. Don't worry about the shapes. Just worry about if it works or not. Don't worry about this stone, don't worry about this stone. Play here and then press out. Yeah, these are very, very vulgar moves by white. You guys may have heard this mentioned from earlier. Vulgar moves. Oh, so gosh. Oh, but super effective. And the sente, the extend to capture black, is what we're counting on to win us the later fight, to win us a move, basically. Let me as I can say the right. Keeps extending. Clearly, he wants to, keep the values that he got before the fight and survive there later. So, wow, one more move. Okay, gonna peep one more time just as another thing. Escalate this thing in the middle before we play this. 10, 20, 30. Does this move actually capture though? It's not clear. It's not a clear capture actually. Well, if it's not a clear capture, then it's more important for us to play this early. So that's what we did. Played this early. This move, we're assuming this is sente, which is a good assumption. We're gonna answer it. He tanukis. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna also try to get sente here, and we're gonna use our favorite Josakis here. Okay. All right. So this game really escalated, and gonna definitely take sente. And then whether we keep attacking the middle or something else is up to us. But sente is a must. Okay, this is getting ready to cut white in the middle here, but this just gives white a chance to really confirm the capture. So That's gonna be good. This sets this up. Do we want? I think we're gonna connect. The top is dead. This is not easy to address. But if he just wants this extend as sente, that's not gonna help that much. So we're gonna be fine. So this push is gonna lose a lot of value for black. Maybe he wants to Atari and just go for the Liberty fight. Liberty fight, then we laugh, and it's we don't mind a Liberty fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 liberties. Come on. 5 liberties. 5 liberties. Are you gonna fight me with 5 liberties? So we're good. 1, 2, 3. If black makes a big eye, he has a chance to make 8 liberties. That would be significant. That would be quite significant. But it looks like black is just flailing and panicking here, so looks like we're gonna be fine. Cut. Block. What's going on? I see he wants to play this move and then force us to play on the outside. Okay, that'll be fine. Oh, I see. Yeah, we have a severe shortage of liberties too, but this Atari has to be played, and then we can capture black in 2 moves. So we only need 2 liberties on the outside, and that's definitely easily doable. Wasn't Seki possible? I think Seki was not possible unless black turned here and then extended there, turned here and then extended there. So we would have 4 stones here with 2. If he could get this shape, 2, then it would be Seki. So if this move and we're gonna answer is played, then Seki was possible. Then he would have played the turn, this turn. But when he has to time his turns right. Like if he turns early, okay, we're gonna block. If he turns early, we might play here. Like if he turns here and then turns there, we play here, he turns here. We might be able to play this move, threatening this cut, and throw in. It's hard to say. Probably okay. Alright, we just decided to capture everything. He does have a lot of liberties now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 4 liberties. There's a lot. Yeah, he has up to 4 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 liberties. Well, good thing the outside was the way it was, because I'm not sure we could have, done 5 liberties here. Okay, so the outside is fine. Do we want to give up 1 more liberty to play this move in center? I think we do. 1 more liberty, Atari, because the inside is relatively liberty rich. Then we'll play the throw in. Then we'll play here. Yeah. Push, throw in, push. Should be fine. His stuff also hurts the middle, so that's another thing we can work on. Americans are liberty rich. Yeah, I think so. I think Americans are liberty rich. Yeah. All right. It's not that clean, but I think it's clean enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 versus 4 liberties. So we were totally right to sacrifice one more liberty on the outside in order to do this stuff. Totally within reason. And next we're gonna harass the strongest group we could ever think about harassing, which is this group. How do you guys like this harassment, huh? We bully only the strongest things we see. Yeah. We only bully the strongest we see, not the weakest, the strongest. Bully the strongest group we lay our eyes on. Yeah. Nice. Proud. Another nice one, right? This move fixes the middle cut and fixes this. Yeah. I'm just basking in my own glory right now. How awesome am I, guys? Nice. Nice. Do, 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 do. This was awesome, huh? Bully the strongest group you see, not the weakest group you see. Oh yeah. Jump. Connect. Liberty rich. 4 liberties on the inside. Group has plenty. And we got a resignation. Great. 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 I think we really fought this one really well. Maybe we didn't read the maybe we didn't read the liberties totally correctly, the life and death totally correct, but so black will play this one, and we were gonna play the extend, and so if black is able to get all of these, this is a Seki, but so 7, 8 is gonna be played when black plays here. This is a Ko. Ko seems already a successful white, so that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Ko seems like a successful white already, so but yeah, seems already successful for white. Yeah, I think Ko is what we're gonna have. White can also attempt to capture without Ko, but it's Atari and Atari is Sente, so probably no, probably not. Probably not. But otherwise, this fighting was fairly good. Okay, great. Finished. So now at this point, we really do not expect much to happen now. Many games to be found now. Andrew Kravitz is there. This is an AI. This is an AI. This is an AI playing another AI. Some players. Manual game requests. Very little. Okay, so at the end, it's time to log on with our 8dan account and get some accounts, some 8dan games in. Hopefully today goes smooth as well.
Start to play.
HTY00100. Is this an AI? I forget if this guy is an AI. Well, he dodged, so he probably is not an AI. Okay, auto match and apply matchup. Great. Great. That was some bullying, huh? Late night, maybe drunk, maybe not drunk opponents. Wait a minute. What happened to my setup? Let me reopen this. Okay. Fox is back. Apply matchup. Eight stars. Eight stars. And if we don't get 8 times, we'll get 7 times. An unfortunate time of day. All right. I think today's games were okay, huh? Really a bunch of players here. I'm sure some of them will play. All right. Match requests. Auto match there. Gets a review window open. EGF games. Shit, we closed out of everything. Let's reopen OGS and let's look at that. This is you guys.
Start to play.
Okay, this guy never wants to play. This guy. Chrome. That's not it. Chrome. It's Gmail. Chrome. That's the same. Okay. Right, I guess we'll use this. We are gonna use that. Okay. Move this window over to here. Okay, good. It's a smaller window than usual. So what happened in the German championships was Lucas K something, right? Okay, no, I can't find it. Announcement center. German championships. Okay. 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 So where were we? Here. So all the games we didn't see how the first game ended, right? And so this one was, it was super close at some point, and White just played. So here Black went for the killing blow here. And then we were talking about this move defends against some of the stuff and all kinds of stuff. Oh shit! What? How do I answer here? Okay, jump. Okay, and in the game it was just a little bit of a letdown after thinking for very much. White just plays here. Black didn't even go for this thing. Black went for this, which also works. And just ataried and played here and survived in the center. It wasn't the strongest thing he could have done, but it was good enough. It was more than good enough. So Black is leading by like 10 now, and then he still ended up saving everything very comfortably. And that was that. And that was the end. 22 points. The center basically lived for free. Great. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to our own games on Fox. We're gonna make some more progress towards 9Dan. After this one, we may consider, finally taking it easy or something. Oh my god. IMG process. This guy is 8 and 12. I hope this is not a close to D ranking strategy. Probably not. This guy seems like a proper player. Bots usually do not say hello, nice, pleased to meet you. So, all right, we're going. Okay. Opponent is sinking. Okay. Honey can't hurt. Interesting. Interesting. Are we gonna perish here? Okay. Well, so far so good. This was a little confusing. This way, I'm sure I'm gonna survive, but the other way, I was really not sure. This way, I think I'm gonna survive. So I'm gonna play here. I think this will work. But I gotta relearn this Joseki. All these Josekis. Yeah, I think we survived here this way, but we had to play these two honey moves. If we hunt it here and white connected, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Probably just dead. So it was very close. Yeah, and this one is not over yet either. So good thing we can get an Atari. Okay, so Seki, it's gonna be fine. Um, so clearly white also didn't play super well, but this is definitely a little bit better for black, but white's got some resources too, so it's not too bad for white for sure. Yeah, gotta check that Joseki out. White just presses like this. Maybe it's better to simply cut and not. I don't know. I have to go check. White looks like in trouble here. Yeah. I definitely agree, but then afterwards, getting a ko in the, a seki in the center definitely alleviated a lot of white's problems. This one, how do we attack? Probably this one. This doesn't feel like the best attacking sequence, but I think it'll do the job because it's for sure to be sente. And now we can focus on concentrating on getting stones to the outside of the fight, over on the right hand side basically. We should be okay. If he presses, we're gonna extend it down. So we'll do something like this and leave a jump so white actually does take the jump. And I think it's time to take the territories. 10, 20, okay, yeah, this is reasonable and expected. White takes 10, 20, 30, 40 points plus, maybe 50 points total. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points total. Good thing for us, the bottom is quite big. And if we get 60 points on the bottom, this would be an easy game. Yeah, white plays here, reasonable. Gonna turn, hopefully, yes. So the turn was sente. Then we're gonna pincer this. The pincer is very attractive. It's making a lot of this weak territory. White slides into the corners is interesting. Did not expect this. Next move, attacking the middle seems like a good idea. Somehow it feels like this move is very good. It just strengthens the corner, protects the corner, strengthens the left hand side too, and sort of forces white to connect into the middle group, which is going to be fine. Okay. Block on the outside and then connect. Right now in this kind of a corner, thickness matters more than capturing in ko or capturing in without ko. So thickness matters usually a little more in this type of corner situation. So like if your opponent ends up having a ko for life, it's not the end of the world. But if your opponent gets counter attacks and then capture some of your stones, then it is the end of the world. This was very nicely done. Made us play a redundant move. Very good job by White here. Okay, time to clean up. Time to clean up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 points to White's 50 we talked about. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And this exchange we're going to be very happy about. It's solidifying our weakest block of territory there. Almost don't know what to do next. Everything seems not that important now. To play this one to try to maintain pressure against White. Right now we think the corner is so strong that we can just let White into the side and be okay. We just played another move here. Okay, just block this, no two eyes, of course. This looks like we've done well. And again, same thing here. The strength of your own positions matters a lot more than whether White, destroys one or two more of your points, or 5 or 6 points here. And the strength and the ability to tanuki at the end of this fight matters a lot more than the 5 or 6 points. Okay, let's see how White does this. Okay, White Ataris, even though it feels like White has played very strongly here, this is still a very good, because it doesn't ask for too much damage to Black. So this fight ends. This fight ends like this, and jump. Didn't try to save these. Okay, jump, dig in, or come back out. Again here, thickness, weaknesses matter a lot more than a few points of territory. So, and that's what we focused on. Okay, again, thickness, connect and block. Okay. If we can make a few more points on the top, we should be okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, probably 60 points, which feels like a lot for White. 60 points, 10, 20, 30, less than 40 for Black here. We can capture another stone, so 40 for Black, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, 95. If we can have 95, I'm sure we'll win. And the estimator has Black up by 27. A little overcounted for Black here. Maybe we'll give White 10 points, but that's still 17. So we're comfortably ahead, something like 20 points. So I think we really did a good job surrounding the top right corner. Like that extend move was very big, and when it was a little uncomfortable here, we just answered everything. Of course, any kind of discomfort or uncomfortableness is easily addressed if you make like a 40-point territory, right? If you make a 40-point territory, it's easy to accept some discomfort. So good. So very happy we made this part instead of expanding on the bottom, because the bottom was pretty okay, pretty strong. And in this moment we sacrificed 2 stones and surrounded the territory. Connect was probably Sente too, The strongest play was probably turn out, but white cuts and we can't do any damage to white and we can't connect, then we would lose these stones. So probably fair. This move was a sente too, and then connected on the top. Again, another very big move. Okay, I think we won 2 games today, so we can update this 2 games at 8 dan, plus 2 games at 9 dan. Everything went pretty smooth today. Okay, good. Good. Where was our chat? Right. Let's go. White looks in trouble here, yeah. What do I know of good sequences? I'm double digit Q. I'm just understanding good shape. Aha. Alright, time to apply matchup and go. Great. He wants to play a free game? Come on, man. Come on.
Start to play.
Nice. Nice. He played. Great. We'll say hi to him and everything. Hopefully he's like, let's play a free game. And no, you don't want to play a free game? Then I'm gonna turn on my bot. Probably not. Okay. Three. Avoid the complicated Joseki. Play here. This is all very reasonable. Very reasonable. Oh boy. And 8 dan, he plays these super fast moves. This is troubling. This is troubling. We can just see how all the moves are very proper so far. And next we're gonna squeeze over here. We'll see. He extends. Yeah, that's what we expected too. This is... oh boy. This is a problem, guys. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. And that Hanuki, this is all very perfect. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, another thing to note, if opponent asks for a free game and then he doesn't accept, and you don't accept, you really insist on playing a ranked game, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. So far, white has played with no detectable flaws. Be on the lookout, guys. on the lookout. Jump. This situation is almost unfixable, or White's got so strong here. So strong there. I mean, this almost begs to be played, so do this and attach and connect, and then play this one, but White can play this Atari now. This exchange itself is not that good. So this is almost like Black is being forced to fight Ko-like shapes here. Tanuki this shape? Seriously? Oh boy. Well, this has bad vibes going all over. Bad feelings. Wow. Okay. At least White committed to something here. And that could be good. Just gonna Atari allow White to exchange, but White has not accepted the exchange. Time to run. I think so. Time to move out. Okay, this may have been the first move that was very questionable. It gave us some very good synthase here. Some very good synthase here. We're still under severe attack. This is not, well, it's certainly not over yet, or the attacks are not over yet. Played another very strong move here. Ataris are coming. My idea was to block, and it seems like we have to block right now. Okay, I just hope the weaknesses in the White shape is enough to provide the resources that we need to survive here, but again, that's the fighting is not looking good. I'd hurry and fight this Ko. That's possible. I don't expect that to happen. Don't expect the Atari to happen. He's going to extend out. This guy still seems legit as a, legitimate. But yeah, this is not This is giving off all kinds of bad. It does not look good. Atari Connect is not Sente, but it is Sente for white. This move, right? We gotta survive. I hope we can survive, guys. Now that I see it, this move is pretty good. And then I can play here. Not really. Okay, we made an eye and we have a cut. And we have more cuts here, so chances are we're gonna make it out of this. Make it out of this alive. Hopefully. If cut is Sente, Atari, extend out, wedge, connect, cut, probably okay. But man, this guy played well. Atari here. There is a chance we may want to Atari here, so let's not do that yet. There's a guy called Road to Pro in our game. He's 40-1. He's at 7 done. Wonder who he is. Oh my god. We should have cut. I don't know what we were doing here. But anyways, it's looking more doable at this moment. We can cut here as we spoke about. And we have a lot of liberties, and it's looking okay. He plays here. And now is like our favorite. This is our favorite type of a game. We got ourselves totally dead. Just has one eye. There's a lot of aji and stuff. It's like our favorite situation. We're dead, but are we dead? That situation. Okay. And we have a chance to counter-attack and capture him. This is looking already very good. Like white, this is Sente, so if he jumps, we can play this and push and cut. All it took was a little bit of a baiting, and then now white is in some real trouble. This move, Atari first, and then this move. It just doesn't totally work yet, which is sad. But I'm sure we can make this work. We can also cut here later, so there's nothing really to worry about here. We can block, right? Yeah. Play this one. Have to Atari, but it's a little messy, but a little mess is called for. Push this and then Atari here. And then push out. Box him off, connect on the outside. He's gonna try to make two eyes, and then he can't, and we are good. We could even play this move first. I don't think we want to though. Just play on the outside first. Oh, wait a minute. Play here Atari first, and then Atari here. Yeah, maybe we have to play this one first. Unfortunate. Oh well. Still, it's working. So then he can play here and get a ko. And 5 dan on fox, and even then I don't always know good shape. I'm 9 dan on fox. You guys saw me connect some double blobs, so reasonable there. White plays here. He wants this move to be sente, or this is kind of a chicken out move. He's sort of saying, I just want to live if you let me live as well. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure we can accept that. Just capture this one, right? I don't see anything wrong. This wedge will work. So not only do we see how like we're not in a hurry to live with our group at all. Not only are we not in a hurry, it's like, you know, keep looking at my group, my friend, and that's yeah, that's how we do a lot of damage to the opponent. Where else, you know, white would have connected on the outside here. Of course, this capture should have been like this connect, and then we'll fight a ko on the inside for black group versus the white group. We're probably gonna win that ko, so yeah, that's my motto here. Don't panic. You know, play your moves. We're gonna cut. The cut was basically, it was working anyways, and we're using it as a ko threat. It's like doubly good. Yeah, presented our own group there as the bait, and the bait attracted the opponent to attack it, and as a result, the group is gonna die. So, well, white is gonna die. We're not gonna die. How nice, huh? Play the bigger ko threats. Don't settle for like the 5 stones or something like that, or something weak like that. Go for the big stuff and then connect. Is this gonna work? Play here. And then he plays this one. But he's running out of ko threats, it seems. And we have like 10 more. Plus, we can always capture these 4 stones, or 2 out of the 4 stones, and survive. Wow. Yeah. We're probably winning the game right now by like 70, 80 points. Defender's advantage, guys. Defender's advantage, guys. So white's moves are like if he pushes and we capture, his move should be like this move. Clearly he is not gonna play that move, this move now, a gote move, right? He's gonna try to play these sente moves. We're just gonna answer these. No problem. I think now white is considering giving up the ko, but he really wants to win the game, so he can't. He can't give up the ko. And now we're not gonna give him a chance. That was his last chance to give up the ko and then, you know, make amends and play here. Now the middle 2 stones are alive, and there's nothing that he can do to about it. You know, these 4 are gonna be captured for free. He can cut, so This is the proper move. And now white has an alive group in the three corners. This one, this one, this one, and everything else is in danger. Yeah. Defender's advantage. Defender's advantage confirmed. First Atari this one. This gives us a chance to turn out here and save these and put these stones in jeopardy. And so yeah, this was too much for white to take. Makes a lot of sense. Be careful here, Atari this one. Make sure the 4 stones are dead. And we're gonna be good. So white. Make a peep. Yeah, make a peep. Everything is alive. Somehow this felt like it went a little bit good for white for some reason. I remember we Hane connected. We can still capture the corner. So of course this looks, it's a little better for white, but it's no use for him because white needs another move here. So yeah, his situation has not improved. Very big bully, huh? Get this group, and then we're not. Once we got some kind of safety, we're like, and then it's time to counter-attack, get counter threats going, and capture. At the end of this is black by 171. This is a little optimistic. Maybe the corner is alive, and that would be black by 140. The middle is all dead. Can you show why F5 didn't work? F5. F5 was the yeah, F5. Yeah, I'm sure white should play F5. Black played, oh crap. Black played the Atari just to be safe and keep the 4 stones in the center, fully expecting white to play the connect at F5. Yeah. Yeah, white can still connect out and everything. I was not gonna play this. I was gonna capture this and then do this. And then the next move is to make sure the center is captured by playing something like this move or here. Still a huge win for black, but not like 140 points, correct? So white's problem was much earlier, of course. Going for the capture on black. I think white may have been able to do it if white was able to get a peep here and then surround black. It was quite troubling because it seemed like there was Aji over here, but there doesn't seem to be much ice space possible there. So in the game, this all played into our hands. We made an eye and we connected to the stone, and the cut. Of course, here we made a huge mistake. This move needed to be the cut right now. The cut is the most important thing. So when black cut, so white now needs to connect, and we're gonna fight over this ko to survive for black. Still, so white really needed to protect, connect, probably protect this cut. and stuff before this one was better to just extend, but I think this was just black got a little bit too much resources to survive. This attacking move, remember we said this was probably the first very human mistake move, and if the AI wants wait to Atari here and capture this, or Atari here, make thickness and maybe Atari this first and then Atari here. Yeah, but everything White played before seemed very, very nice, very, very reasonable. It seems like very good. Yeah, for making life. Yes, F6. Yeah. It's too hard to tell moves with the delay. You might want to refresh the Twitch to get rid of any delays. Okay. All right. Anyways. Okay. This was a ranked game, yeah. Okay, we're only 7-1. Did we only play 2 games today? Or was one of our games free game? In any case, this is gonna be, we're heading towards the end of our matches today. We're sending game requests. Also a 9-duck game. Okay, gonna check out my own record on the Fox Go app. Fast game match. Yeah, today we only played 2 games at the 8Dan account. Very interesting. Alright, and if we can't find a game at 8Dan, we're gonna have to call it for today. And not yet. We're gonna do one more match request. Okay. Yeah. All right. Everyone has gone to sleep. 2 games at 9Dan, 2 games at 8Dan. And we began today watching all those games. So good. I'm gonna leave you guys here in this good afternoon. Beautiful weekend. And all right, we got a couple of followers and everything. Welcome, guys, and have a great weekend. We'll probably be back tomorrow streaming. We're gonna go raid. What happened? Something happened. Have a good weekend. And see you guys. Who are we going to raid? Thanks for streaming. Polygon Soup. Thanks for the follow. Come watch more. let me go see who's streaming on Twitch right now.
Someone invites you to play.
When we started, we had a whole bunch of Twitch Go streamers, but well, I hope did everyone stop at the same time? Everyone stopped streaming? It was just us left? Oh, that's sad. Alright, that's it then. See you guys next time. No raids. See you guys. Alright.